Hello, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me. At the moment I'm in the Donard Forest, Northern Ireland. Over to the left is the Mourne mountain range, which is where I'm ultimately heading. I'm just following the coast, which is down there somewhere, out to a town called Newcastle, and then I'm going to cut into the Mourne mountain. So I've got a couple of things I want to see on this walk. It's not a massive hike. I think in total it's a little less than 20 miles, and the plan is to sort of get about halfway. I'm aiming to be Silent Valley-ish before it gets dark, and then I can start thinking about where I'm going to spend the night, and that's the plan, to spend the night somewhere around there. In the morning, get up and then do a Slieve Donard, and then do a Slieve Donard. So the plan for today is to get across to Slieve Donard and then assess conditions there. So it's windy. I mean, it's really windy. I'm hoping it's just that this is channeled the wind up into this particular area, and that once I get away from here it will calm down a bit. So as I was packing off, there's a fella come up the gap there. I stopped and had a quick chat with him. He's a local. He just asked about, you know, sort of local conditions and Slieve Donard, which is where I'm heading. And first of all, it's much steeper than where I came up last night, so that doesn't really give me a massive problem, except the distance on my back. And if this wind keeps up, it's going to blow me all over the place. So fortunately I might not get to peak Slieve Donard this week, so I've got to say, I think decision made. Just as I was coming over that rocky piece there was a gust of wind that sort of just twisted me sideways slightly, and when it dropped off I ended up 3 or 4 steps down into the drop there. Obviously that's a mixture of tired legs, and this is the way this wind just whips up, and I don't think I'm going to risk Slieve Donard this week. If it comes again, oh bloody hell. That was last week. And I can see the tops of the mountains. That's a good sign. This time last week, I was just coming off the mountain, taking my running pack with me, my fast pack, 30 litres, waterproofs, first aid kit, my blanket, some calories. I don't think I'm going to need them. I don't think I'm going to be up there long enough. I am going to take my fleece layer though, because it weighs nothing. Waterproof. So I'm not really carrying a lot of weight. I will put on my windproof though until I'm moving. I'll take my gloves as well. That's the first half mile covered, and then we've come in again. It's really a shame. You know, some views from the top. It's a windy one. Made it to the quarry. That way. This is hard going. Just looking for pits that look the best to run on. Oh, that's not one. I don't think I'm far from the wall now. I'm going to start up that way, run a bit. Oh, I'm glad I came back. So I missed all of this view last week because of the mist. walking along the Mourne wall, using it as a footpath. It's a little bit harder going down there. I'm sure as you go a bit further up, it'll get a bit steeper and I'll probably have to jump down. But for now, this is probably the better option. And I thought it was windy last week. Let's get around this corner for a second. Now that's proper windy. Coming up last week with the rucksack was a good idea. Right, back down. Starting to feel the cold, so I want to get down out of the mist, out of the wind, and to somewhere where I can start running again. I think I've got a little pull in my calf, which obviously isn't going to help things any. But as long as I'm careful and don't try and run on the bits that really aren't runnable, should be okay. Yeah, definitely a little pull on the right calf. Wind is bitter. Glad to be on this side of the wall for a bit. There. If I can just get down a bit quicker than I came up. Safety in mind though. Back at the Mourne wall. Heading down towards the car now. The temperature difference between here and up there is ridiculous. I was numb up there. Still, now it is back to the car. So it took me an hour from the car to here on the way in. It's taken me an hour to get from here to the top and back. That's 2 hours. And now back to the car. I enjoyed that. On the descent now, it's quite weird because right now this looks flat to me, and last week I thought this looks flat to me, but this morning coming up, this is actually quite a steep hill. Didn't help that the wind was in my face this morning, so I was fighting against that as well, whereas now it's at my back. So downhill switch, wind at my back. Homeward bound. Back where I started, at the car park. So from here, from the Bridge car park to the top of Slieve Donard and back, 2 hours 40, distance of 6.5 miles. Climbing, I think, about 1800 feet, something like that. Oh, time to get some liquids in me.